You know, in the world of football, there are players who define an era, and then there's Cristiano Ronaldo. For more than 20 years, he's just been shattering records and hoarding trophies. But now, as his incredible career starts to wind down, he's got one last, almost ridiculous target in his sights. So what is this final mountain he's so dead set on climbing?
1,000. That's it. That's the number. 1,000 senior career goals. I mean, it's a number that sounds like it belongs in a video game, right? Not something a real human being could actually achieve in professional sports.
And look, this isn't just some rumor floating around. Those are his own words. He's publicly set this absolutely monumental challenge for himself. So that leaves us with two big questions. How on earth did he get this close, and can he actually pull this off?
Okay, so to really understand this final chase, we first have to appreciate the mountain of goals he's already standing on. This isn't some new ambition. It's the grand finale of a lifetime of just relentlessly finding the back of the net. So right now, he's sitting at roughly 957 goals. That puts him so close to that 4-digit milestone. But where did all those goals even come from? Let's break it down.
I mean, just look at this. His time at Real Madrid was just on another planet. A staggering 450 goals for them. But what's really amazing is the consistency. Over 100 goals for Manchester United and over 100 for Juventus too. It just proves that it doesn't matter where he plays, he's gonna score.
And this chart really shows how he's done it for both club and country. Yeah, the huge majority are from his club career, but that slice for international goals, that represents a massive world record number of goals for his home country, Portugal.
But see, these aren't just empty numbers. Every single one of those goals has helped build this legacy founded on just breaking one record after another. Honestly, these records are the very reason the 1,000 goal target is even a possibility.
143. That right there is the world record for the most goals ever scored in men's international football. No other male player in the history of the game has scored more for their country. Period.
And then you have this one, 140. That's his record for the most goals in the UEFA Champions League, which is, just the toughest, most elite club competition on the entire planet.
Of course, all those goals, they lead to glory. He's been crowned the best player in the world 5 separate times, winning the Ballon d'Or more than any other European player ever. It just goes to show, his goal scoring directly translated into being recognized as the absolute best there is.
Now this right here might be one of his most underrated achievements: adaptability. Being the top scorer in England's Premier League, Spain's La Liga, and Italy's Serie A, that's a totally unique accomplishment. It proves he can dominate against any defense, in any league, no matter the style.
Right. So you simply can't talk about Cristiano Ronaldo's career without also talking about the man who has shared that global stage with him for almost 2 decades, Lionel Messi. Their rivalry, it's pushed both of them to unimaginable heights, and it gives us some really important context for their accomplishments.
Now, if we look strictly at the numbers here for major team trophies, you can see just how tight this has been. Ronaldo has 5 Champions League titles to Messi's 4. On the other hand, in domestic league titles, Messi has a big lead with 13 to Ronaldo's 7. And for their countries, Messi has 4 full international trophies, while Ronaldo has 3. These numbers just help frame the incredible scale of success we're talking about for both of them.
So with that legendary career as the backdrop, let's circle back to the main quest. We've seen the foundation he's built. Now let's look at what this final push, this road to 1,000 goals, actually looks like.
It's the question every football fan is thinking about. Forget the history for a second, forget the records. What will it actually take for him to hit that 1,000-goal mark? Let's break down the real-world chances of him pulling this off. Okay, so here's the simple math. He's at about 957, which means he needs something like 43 more goals. His contract right now with the Saudi club Al Nassr runs until 2027. That gives him a pretty clear window to get this done. The path is definitely there. But, and as he said himself, there are some major hurdles. At 40 years old, his 2 biggest opponents aren't defenders on the pitch anymore. They are the relentless march of time and the constant risk of an injury that could just end it all in an instant.
Which kind of leaves us with this one last thought. Is this whole chase for 1,000 goals just about setting one more unbreakable record? Or is it something more than that? Is it a final, undeniable statement about a legacy that was built on pure dedication, insane longevity, and a hunger to achieve things that nobody else would even dare to dream of?